Welcome to Electro-music 2006. We have two venues. We run two venues continuously. This is the large gallery. This is the main theater where concert venues are running. And we basically rotate between this venue and the large gallery. Once we get started, music continually goes from one side to the other. Upstairs here in the art center, and this is one of my favorite rooms. We have jam sessions all day. This is the small gallery. We have equipment manufacturers and corporate sponsors, and people set up demos.
Right now I have this the volume, but anybody who hasn't ever, and I know you have, right? Come and touch it, play it, have fun with it.
Come and don't touch it.
Yeah, come and don't touch it. Act like you're gonna touch it. So there it is. Have fun. This is pitch and volume. So this, the further you take your hand away, the louder it will become. The closer your hand gets to the antenna, the higher the pitch.
So after thinking about it a bit, it occurred to me, since I was already pretty expert on internet technology, to start an online community of musicians. So I pretty much wrote this paragraph here and started a little website which explains the philosophy behind electromusic.com, that we would build a community to support each other. Because all over the world there are people who are fascinated by the electronic music technology that's getting cheaper and cheaper together, and they're able to make music, but they feel isolated in a vacuum because most of their friends are interested in other types of music. Very few people understand the experimental types of music. When we get together on the website, we post our music, we post technology information, patches. A lot of people are building their own instruments. We call it DIY, do-it-yourself synthesizers. We have a huge amount of activity on here where people share circuits on how to build your own synthesizers. So I started the website, put up the forum, started talking to a few people, and by word of mouth, more and more people started joining it.
How did you find out about it?
Online on the internet.
You found it on the internet?
Yes.
I don't know how I found it, but I came upon it, and it was this community of people who were, synth people are fanatics, electro people, music people are nuts. And to be able to find someone who speaks the language is like, whoa!
It seemed like every time you go to a performance, and I was a performer myself, you take a little piece of everybody with you, and that shows up in your next performance. And that's a cool sharing thing that you have here. And you see somebody's idea, it's like, yeah, I could do that. That's pretty neat.
I came last year for all 3 days and had the best time of my entire year. It was just the highlight 3 days of my year last year. I enjoyed meeting all the people here and really amazing demos and lectures, and people from Europe giving demos about how to build something in software, and really awesome performances. And I played and it went over okay, and they asked me back.
Moving around on the web looking for resources for the Nord G2 modular, which I use to teach sound design in my classes, and came across the patch archive and the forum, and then realized that there was a large community that I didn't even know existed, and then the Electro-music conference and everything after that. So it was very exciting to find that there was a whole other community that I knew nothing about.
Millions of people are writing electronic music and experimenting with various kinds of synthesizers and apparatus for modifying sound and doing compositions. So today kids have, with their laptops, and many kids have laptops, the equivalent of what 20 years ago would have been $500,000 electronic music studio.
But I'm learning a lot about the music from talking to the performers. A lot of it I just don't understand. I can't imagine how somebody can play that kind of thing and keep it all in their head. They tell me that it doesn't require that you write it down, that it's somehow all in their head, which I find truly amazing.
Well, it was great having you all here at Electro-music 2006, and we had a great time. And we're looking forward to starting the next one, maybe in Europe next year. Bye-bye.